What's going on, folks? Welcome back to the next episode of Joe Kelley's Psychedelic Experience. That's what this is called. I almost forgot. Almost forgot the name of my own goddamn podcast. Wouldn't that be something? Fuck. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the next episode of Joe Kelley's Psychedelic Experience. Thanks for checking out the podcast once again. Appreciate it, man. Hope y'all are doing well. Hope everyone's having a great time. I hope you're doing good things with your life. Things are not good according to the news as per usual. But I got to do a little live comedy show last night outside, but it was still pretty fun. You think, putting it on everybody else, but my thought is like, oh, everyone's going to be coming out of quarantine and the pandemic and going to be a different fucking person. But it's like, man, comedy crowds are the same. There's still some drunk fuck who's going to fuck it up at some point in time. But it's okay. Had a heckler of sorts, I guess. But it's outside, so it's like, I don't know. I just didn't care that much. Like, he was fine. I closed the show, so I went on last, all right? A big headline in an outdoor show, and the guy had kind of talked. He had, like, said maybe, like, one thing, like, during, like, everybody's set, I guess. So, you know, by the time, it was, like, halfway through my set, he piped in with a couple things, and it was okay, but he just, like, kept drinking and getting fucked up. And then towards the end, it's like I'm trying to get done with it and close the set out, and then he just starts talking about absolutely fucking nothing. Just yapping and yapping. And it's like, he just keeps apologizing, right? This is just something I notice with people in today's world when it comes to apologies, man. It's like he just kept apologizing. And I'm like, hey, man, it's okay. He's like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm interrupting your show. And I'm like, hey, it's okay. And then he continues to interrupt by apologizing. And he's like, no, I'm just trying to say I'm sorry. It's like, yeah, it's okay. And then it just got to the point where it's like, man, quit saying you're sorry, because you're not sorry. You're not stopping. You're continuing to do the thing that you're apologizing for. And that blows my fucking mind that somehow people do that. That's like, sorry is like them just saying it is a fucking enough. But they continue to do the thing that they're sorry for. I don't know if you've encountered this as much as I feel like I have. But it's like, man, I was doing background shit for that show Nashville back when I lived there. Probably fucking, goddamn, when was that? 2013, 2014? I can't remember, doing like background shit. And if you're a background worker, or if you do background acting or whatever for like any show that I know of, not like a role, like an actual background actor, not like a fucking credited, you know, you're the fucking, I'm the hot dog guy at the mall, and then you get a credit, like background people moving around parties or being a crowd in a music venue. That shit pays, you get paid $8 an hour, but 8 hours is guaranteed even if you're only there for 4. So you're guaranteed $64, and then they pay you time and a half if you stay longer than the 8 hours. But in most cases, you're there for fucking hours upon, like way longer than 8 hours, you know. But they let you eat crackers and Cheez-Its and fucking pretzels all day, so I guess that's pretty nice. And you can just people will bring guitars because they're real cool. Trying to get some pussy, you know, trying to get some pussy on the set. Want to eat a PB&J and give me some of that puss? Look at my G chord. That's what people do, or people read books, you know. But I remember it was after a long fucking day. Like, call time was probably 8 a.m. And I think we were probably checking out at like 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, some shit like that. Just all fucking day. And everyone's been through the same shit, you know. There's probably fucking, who the fuck knows how many people, 80 goddamn people there or some shit. Like a real, like just a fucking cattle herd of people. And everyone's been through the same shit. We've all been there the same fucking amount of hours. And everyone's in line because you got to sign the sheet. You got to sign your own sheet and get it stamped or some shit on the way out, so people can. So the handlers of the mob can make sure you didn't dip out at like noon and are still trying to get a check or some shit like that. So they have to check you out. So there's a line and everyone's moving along, and some fucking, I can't remember if it was a guy or if it was a lady, just came up, cut everybody in line, looked back and said, "I'm real sorry," and then continued to just cut in line. And it's like, you're not sorry. Just don't cut in the fuck. We're all trying to get the fuck out of here. It's like, I'm sorry, but I'm just going to continue to do the thing that I'm sorry for. It's like, you aren't sorry then. The word is meaningless at that point, Fuck. It's just that fucking guy, and people apologizing over and over again. It's like you're doing the thing. You're doing the fucking thing that's causing the problem. But other than that, it was a pretty fun show. Being outside. It was at some farm in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, a little bit south of Nashville. So it was fun to drive, too. Get back to some of the usual type of routine, somewhat, I guess. Just drove up and back for the night, did the show outside, got to see a few friends. So it was very, very fun, and everyone was having a great time. That guy just kind of fucked it up, but it's whatever. The rain held off. We got to do some comedy, and it was fun. And then I'll do some outside next week, too. There's a bunch of outside shows. Maybe comedy isn't dead. But, man, I just don't. Now I don't know what to do. And I don't even feel like doing a set. That's what's weird at the shows. It's like, man, I don't want to stick. I don't even remember what the fuck my set was, what my act was from back in March, So it's all like reworking and trying to figure it out, and got these all these other half-ass jokes I want to be working on anyway, rather than doing the same shit I don't care about. It's like I did maybe 4 or 5, like kind of like old jokes that I was doing before, in the before time last night, and it's like none of them even did that great. They were okay, but it's also like I'm definitely not in them. I'm not committed. But anyway, enough about me. How are you? How are things going? Who you voting for? Have you decided who you're voting for yet? You got to make sure they're not gonna they're not going to steal your vote in the mail. I heard the NBA might be using the arenas to be voting places. I'm going to put voting, but that's good. Everyone get a chance to vote. Hope you all vote for the right person. Hope that you vote for the person who's going to fix the world, I really hope that happens. It's not going to, but I hope it does. For our sake. For everyone's sake. For the world's sake. I hope that if you vote for Biden, I hope he fixes the world. And if you vote for Trump, I hope he fixes the world. All right? Because I'm sure it'll happen. I'm sure that's exactly what will happen. Because it does, every 4 years. We vote somebody in, and then they fix the whole fucking world for us. And they do it every 4 years because they are such good people. So have fun voting for the person who's going to fix the fucking world for everybody. I'll be one of the people you're fixing it for, so I appreciate your efforts in making my life better by picking your favorite criminal. They don't give a fuck about anybody, and everyone's so riled up, man. It's so fucked up. More shootings and shit. It's just like, holy shit, man. I think I'm going to start going to bed. Whenever I wake up in the morning, set my alarm, wake up, I think I'm going to just turn my phone off as soon as I get up from my alarm. Because it's just like, I'm sure you fucking open up your phone as soon as you wake up. Like, as soon as you're conscious. And you check your phone, and it's just a fucking disaster, man. But then you look out the window, and things are okay. You know what I mean? So it's like, I gotta stop checking my fucking phone in the morning, man. Because it is it's putting me just in a fucked up mood for the rest of the day. It's a fact, man, that every fucking news anchor and every talking head and all that shit, everyone who's in the media, they secretly love all these shootings. They absolutely do. Maybe they don't as a person, but as a media person, as someone who works in media, you love when people get shot and get killed because you have something to talk about. When I went to broadcasting school, like one of the first days of whatever, it was like news writing. It was a news writing class. And all these teachers, they were like, they worked at like local stations and shit like that. Like they knew how the news worked. One of the first fucking lessons that we were taught was like, if it bleeds, it leads. That was like one of the first fucking questions was like, what would you start if there's like a bad story or a good story, what would you start the newscast with? And it'd be like, the good story, of course. And he was like, no, you start with the worst shit possible, because that gets people's attention, man. So if all you're doing, like people, so I'm just saying, what I'm saying is the news loves when people are dead. And anyone who is talking about people getting shot and is a news anchor and are horrified and trying to express that they are a good person, what they are doing is profiting off this dead person by showing you that they are a good person. Do you see what I'm saying? Does that make fucking sense? If they weren't making money off the shit, they wouldn't be talking about it. And they go, that is terrible. It's terrible that people get shot, but let me talk about it constantly. It's all a big fucking charade, man, and it's not good. I don't think people should be killing one another, but, I mean, do whatever you want. I don't care if you do. And it's not, I just can't, because it happens every fucking day. And it's happened, it's happened for hundreds of thousands of years, man. That's what we do as human beings. We kill each other for some reason. It's tribal shit. It's primate tribal shit, where it's like, I'm in this group, so we must eliminate the other group. So I just don't, people are going to kill each other either way. So at some point in my life, I can't care, man. Because I'm not going to be a part of a team. I don't think anybody should be killing anybody, but they're going to do it anyway. So I don't care. I really don't. I don't stand on what's going to happen, regardless, man. People love killing each other. They certainly do. That's how we got here today. There's been a lot of fucking death to get these phones in our hands, just to get where we're at as a species, you know. However old it is, but a lot of people have died so we could be. A lot of it's been a lot of murder, a lot of bloodshed, you know. Fucking the Catholics, they love killing people, right? Don't they kill people? And the Romans and Genghis Khan, just slaughtering people. That's what we've been doing forever. Part of tribal shit. But anyway, I hope people stop killing each other. I certainly do. They won't, but I certainly hope they do. That's the best I got, man. I hope people stop killing each other. But they won't, because they have a good time doing it. So I don't have a dog in the race, I guess. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore, people. I'm talking about violence and people apologizing too goddamn much. Man, I hope y'all are having fun. That's all. Where do you go from here off that fucking rant? I don't want people to die. I feel like I might have put that vibe where I get maybe some pleasure out of it, or that I don't care. I really don't, though, man. I don't have any emotional investment in people killing one another for whatever reason they come up with, whether it's justified or unjustified. I'm so over it entirely, because it's a primitive fucking thing, man. It's very primitive. It's whatever. It's reptilian brain shit, you know, kill or be killed. People are still thinking in that way. It's so primal. But that's that's what's so fun is like we've come such a long way as human beings, but we're still just animals, man. But we got all these toys around us, so we think we're different, or that we're, that we're not that anymore. I don't live a life of kill or be killed. Of course not. I have Netflix. Yeah, you got everything to distract you from the fact that something might sneak up and kill you. Which, to be honest, I think people need to be aware of that more often, man. Like I was driving, some lady was just running in the fucking road. Like some white lady going for a jog on a 2-lane road, right? She's just in the road going for a fucking run. Like, where's your sense of danger? Or don't play in the fucking street, but she doesn't have it. She's just like, well, this is what I do. And it's just like, you're out of your fucking mind. You have no sense that a car will kill you if it hits you. Most of the time, I think. I don't know how many people get hit by cars and don't die. But the fact that you're just okay running in the fucking road and you don't even think about what the fuck you're doing. There was a sidewalk too. There was a fucking sidewalk and she's in the fucking road. Not even on the shoulder where the little yellow line is, in the fucking road. It's like, that's why I don't care. Yeah. All I could do is hope that, she learns better or she gets hit. But if she gets hit, then the other person gets sued, It's like, fuck, she was running in the fucking road. It's because, pedestrians have the right of way. I think that's the dumbest fucking rule anyone has ever come up with. The pedestrians have the right of way. Get the fuck out of the fucking road, all right? That's what your right of way is. Get the fuck out of the fucking road if there are cars coming. Don't cross the street when there's traffic. Find a fucking crosswalk and wait till it turns and then get the fuck across. Or run across. Get the fuck out of the fucking road. Everybody, you on your bicycles, grow up. Quit playing with your toys in the fucking road, okay? Jesus Christ. Ride on a fucking bike path. If you're trying to get to work, get a job that's closer or get a fucking car. Get the fuck out of the fucking road with your goddamn toys. It's obnoxious, man. Jesus. I apologize. I flew off the handle there for a minute, but holy shit. You got to be out of your parents didn't raise you right if you're okay playing in the fucking street. We lived on a dead-end road. And my parents were like, if there's a car coming, get the fuck out of the fucking road. And there weren't any cars coming anyway. And she just didn't play. We played in the street, but it was a dead-end road. But if there were cars coming, we got out of the way. You moved to the side. If we were riding our bikes, because we were children. You see, that's why we rode bicycles around, because we were children. And a car was coming, we would pull to the side and stop until the car went by, even if it was coming in the opposite direction. And I did that until I fucking had a car, I guess. I didn't fuck around on the bike on my street. I got the fuck off the fucking road because I didn't want to get hit by a fucking car. And if you are walking, it is much easier to get the fuck out of the way than it is the car to slam on its brakes. Get out of the fucking road, people. That's all. That's all we got to do is get out of the fucking road. In this country, life in general will improve immediately if we all just get out of the fucking road. Can we do that? Can we all get out of the fucking road? I hope we can. I'm voting for the guy who says get out of the fucking road. If you want to protest, go protest. Fuck up traffic. And if somebody hits you, that's probably going to happen because you're in the road. I don't support it one way or another, people getting run over. But it's like if you're in the road, that's where cars are. So just, you might get hit. Just stay on the fucking road. It should be very simple. Quit apologizing. Let's recap. Recap the lessons of the experience today. Lesson number 1, quit apologizing and then for no reason. If you're going to apologize, have it mean something. And just stop behaving so poorly. Quit behaving in a way that you have to apologize for. All right? And if it happens, accidents happen, people make mistakes. If you have to apologize for something, correct your behavior. All right? That was lesson number 1. The second, what's the second thing? Was about what? Vote for the world's going to be better in November. That's great. That's real good news. That the world will be the most perfect place on earth after November. That I look forward to that. That is some good news. So look at that. We got a little life lesson and some good news that the world is going to change drastically and be a utopia for all mankind come November. Isn't that some good fucking news? And what else was it? Don't shoot people, but if you do, I don't care. But don't do it. But if you do, I don't care. I don't know if anybody else feels this way. I can't imagine this is ever going to be like a number 1 rated podcast. Ever, but it's whatever, man. I'm just trying to get it all out, people. Maybe you feel the same way sometimes. Don't shoot people, but if you do, I don't care. The news loves people getting killed. Don't let them trick you. You're not gonna cry into a camera and pretend that you don't love the fact that somebody else got shot last night. Whoever the fuck you are on the fucking news. Fuck out of here with that bullshit. They're lying to you, people. That's all they do, man. They're selling you lies, and they're playing with your emotions. Because they'll go on camera and go, boy, I feel some way about someone getting shot. And then they'll cry, but they're just making money off the whole fucking thing the whole way. They don't care. They're soulless and they're heartless people. Their whole job is to lie and lead you in a way that makes them money. Don't ever forget that. And whatever that last fucking, get out of the fucking road. That was the other thing. Stay out of the fucking road, people. That's all we got to do. Find a bike path. And again, if you can't fucking get a car, if you got to go to work. We got to make an extra lane for your ass so you can ride a bicycle. I'm protecting the environment. No, go kill yourself. That'll protect the environment. Fuck you. How about that? How about you you really care about the environment? Go fucking jump off a cliff. If you really care. Because, I don't care how much you ride your bike, you're still using resources. So how much do you care about the environment? Do you care as much as I just want to reduce my footprint? Well, that's fine. Then get a fucking electric car, whatever. Get out of the fucking road. All right? Hey, thanks for checking out this podcast, everybody. I certainly appreciate it. Keep your eyes on the YouTube channel. I'm trying to change the link to that, but just search Utilize Shrooms, and that'll pop up the YouTube channel. I'm making some new videos and putting them up there. I'm going to start doing that weekly, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, keep checking out the podcast. This will be out very soon. I got a logo for it. Very excited. Wrestling, if you enjoy wrestling or even if you enjoy trivia, keep your eyes out for wrestling trivia. I'll have some dates on that pretty soon. I'll be streaming it. I think I'm going to try Twitch, YouTube, and Instagram. I might have to upgrade the internet speed to be doing all this, but I'm going to give it a try. So I'm doing some shit, and, just check in and say hey sometime, man. Let me know how you're doing, because I would love to hear from you. And just know that you're okay. Whoever you are. If I know you, if I don't know you. If you're watching this, if you're listening to this, hit me up. Let me know you're doing okay. And if you're not doing okay, you can let me know that too. Don't put too much on me, but you can let me know that you might be having some troubles. We all have troubles, but don't expect me to fix them for you. All right? Ladies, I'm talking to you. I can't fix all your problems. Just teasing. But yeah, check in, say hey. Appreciate your time. Instagram at Joe Kelley Comedy, at Utilize Shrooms, all that fun stuff. That's where you're probably finding this from anyway. But hell yeah, thanks for checking out the podcast, y'all. I appreciate it. And just enjoy yourself. Take care. Have fun. Take care of people around you. And I'll catch you around real soon. Later.